We talked about radio online before in terms of which acts are appropriate for either. Is there a view that either radio or online, generally speaking, is more dominant and more helpful at the moment from any of your perspectives? Dan, what's your opinion on this?
I guess it depends what kind of thing you're putting out. We were talking about community radio before. I think that people who listen to community radio and are actively involved in the music scene like that are the same people that buy records and stuff. So if community radio is playing things and people are paying attention there, then that's a really good thing. Obviously, Triple J is huge, and Perth in particular, Triple J has the largest market there. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm putting out stuff that I like, and if that gets on Triple J and gets added there, then that's really great because a lot of people are going to hear it. But it's certainly not the be-all and end-all. And like I keep saying, if you really think the music you're putting out is good, then it will find an audience if you keep pushing and make sure you're present there. But yeah, community radio is an interesting one because I think it's more, the people that buy records and get involved actively in music, listen to that kind of thing more so than Triple J or 92.9 or whatever you want to talk about. So yeah.
And there are so many music sites around. Obviously, they're very genre dependent a lot of the time, so it would be hard to say this is the best one to be on, this is an okay one or whatever.
Yeah.
But in terms of your acts, what sites are you looking to get on?
I mean, timing is very important too. I mean, you can have some kind of pitchfork sort of premiere and stuff like that, but unless you have a record there to back it up or something coming after it, that can be something that's super hyped for 2 weeks and then it means nothing in a month's time. So I guess I sort of got in my music taste from like Fact Magazine and Accelerator and Resident Advisor and all that kind of stuff, but there's a lot of great sites out there. Potholes, Truants, there's a lot of really dedicated people that are really into pushing good music and stuff like that. So it depends what you're putting out. I mean, towards the end of the year, hopefully I'm going to have a hip-hop record out and more guitar band kind of stuff. So yeah, it really, really, really varies. I like Gorilla versus Bear a lot. They're really on it with a lot of stuff. So.
And Lorrae, what's your perspective from sites that you like to have your act on?
I think it's hard for our acts because we've got such a broad range and they all fit different places. But I think the important thing from our perspective is we kind of look to work with an international publicist alongside a release. So if we've got an Australian release, we'll often get an international-based publicist, someone in America, to work, and we will work together on the release. So they will generally pitch for, international website premieres and those type of things, and we will follow suit in Australia. That tends to work sometimes. Others, it doesn't. It's a bit of a mix.
Sure. And Luen, obviously you're not so much looking to get acts on sites, but you're a keen purveyor of online and sites that are releasing interesting music, covering things that you like. What would you say, in terms of your own interests, are the best sites out there at the moment?
I really like Polaroids of Androids. They talk about a lot of more underground music. I like Acclaim for dance music because I'm kind of getting more into dance music, electronic lately. And then The Ripe is good as well. I know those boys are here. But they release quite a lot of content. But yeah, Polaroids of Androids is probably one of my first steps. And then I guess otherwise it's just local radio and going through their recent ads is really good for finding new music outside of blogs. So just scrolling through the playlists of all the presenters that present every week and are constantly on the lookout.